So we had a couple of really nice days in Victoria. So we're going to try to remember a little bit about our time there and the fun things that we did. We had a lot of chores to get done. We had some laundry that we needed to do, and several of us desperately needed showers. We needed to pick up some groceries, some extra ice. We spent most of the first day trying to have fun while running a bunch of things. The most important stuff as far as the girls were concerned was Capital Iron!
Capital Iron!
Capital Iron!
We had gone to Capital Iron the time before. Brian and I had gone up to find the tide chart and discovered that it has just everything, all sorts of things. Even the basement has suits of armor and gardening equipment. There's a floor with clothes and marine supplies and pretty good-sized hardware store and kitchen supplies. I think sailors tend to have a little bit different sightseeing destinations than regular tourists, but it's fun for us.
On the first day I got to use our new old folding bike. It's the least one, new to us. And so I got that out and rode the bike down to a couple different marine stores that were a ways away. So.
And while he went there, the girls and I, our job was to get some money from a bank and get the correct change and some moonies so we could take showers and do laundry, and then take showers and do laundry. But we had to stop at Murchie's on the way and get a pot of tea. We try to have some fun even while we have to get our work done.
We went to a seafood place that we really liked. It had some outdoor dining, and that was fun. And then we found a big brick wall that Hannah has a book called Breakfast Journal. It has all sorts of instructions on bad things to do to the book. And one of them is to drop it from a high height.
So, since I am scared of heights, it is awfully difficult for me to climb up somewhere and drop this journal. So, but the restaurant was kind of down below, and then you could walk up some stairs, and then there was a street. I dropped the journal.
Oh, and then we kept walking, and we found this place. We were like a big pit that you could go down into, and it had
It's a courtyard.
Stairs.
Yeah, and she dropped her book there as well.
Several
Twice.
times.
3 times, I believe.
It's a well-dropped book.
Yes.
The next day, we were hoping to leave to head out into the strait, but we listened to the weather, usually morning and night when we're out. Sometimes during the day, we catch another report. And there were gales reported out in the strait. And after you leave Victoria, you have to round Race Rocks to get out into the strait, and it's always really turbulent seas there, and the currents and choppy waves can be really uncomfortable. So we knew we didn't want to go out in a gale, even if it would be safe, it would make us really miserable. So we decided to stay an extra day, and they had plenty of room at the docks in Victoria, so we paid up and stayed an extra day. And we had thought about maybe going over to see, to take a tour of the Parliament building, but it ended up pretty late, so we just headed out with our backpacks and our bags to go to the grocery store. But as we were walking through the Parliament grounds, we saw a sign saying, next tour of the Parliament building, 4:30. And it was about 3 minutes till, and there was a little line. So we asked around and joined the line, got in on a free tour of the Parliament building, which is British Columbia's legislative seat. And it's just a beautiful building. We've explored the grounds many times, and it was so much fun to be able to see, not just to see the inside, but to get some information about it from a really knowledgeable tour guide. It was a special treat and felt like a serendipity.